welcome back. We're glad to see you. We have only one announcement, and that's, of course, to the Shards of Contagion mirrors that has been released and is now up for grabs in Storyteller's Vault for the Chronicles of Darkness setting for the Contagion Chronicle. What is all that? What does that mean? I'm just saying words at you. That means that you can play as a werewolf, a vampire, mummy, a wraith, a couple of other new things, a wargaz, a dhampir, sort of half vampire, pseudo werewolf creature, respectively. You can play as all of those things, and your friends can play as all of those things, and you don't have to worry about having to murder one another, due to blood feuds and, ingrained hatred. You have a shared enemy in the God Machine and its contagion that it's leaking out into the world. That's up for grabs right now on Storyteller's Vault. Gabriel Horn's Mirrors was an older supplement that has been updated since by myself and a couple other great authors. I say a couple. It was a pretty large team in my opinion. Then again, I'm new to this, so what do I know? But some great people worked on it, put a lot of love and care into it. It's over on Storytellers. Well, I do not have the link. I will post it in the chat during the intro. But it's a great supplement. You can play in what is called the Wound or the Shatter. A sort of dark mirror, dark mirror of our world that is meant to be the true Earth, the true world and true reality. The setting of mirrors, again, was an older supplement by Gabriel Horn. We've updated to now. You can play a bunch of different things that weren't previously available in Chronicles of Darkness. You have the Clockwork, the Soul Forged, the Elves, the Goblins, the Wargaz, the Atlanteans. It's a lot of good stuff. We hope you enjoy it when you check it out. You should check it out. It's really good. You can also check it out on Tuesday on twitch.tv/OnyxPath. There is an adventure in the book itself, Fog over Linden Station, that is being displayed on OnyxPath's Twitch channel currently, as of right now, on Tuesdays. Check it out. It's a really good time. A number of the writers that pitched in are actually a part of it, including our very own Will, who claims he doesn't exist, but now there's proof. But with that out of the way, I have no further announcements. Let's go ahead and meet our K-Knights, shall we?
Hey there, it's Jason. Hope all you are having a wonderful day. And I'm hoping for a rather enlightening and very driven experience today. Just gonna see what happens. Go with the flow.
What's up, everyone? Ready to get the show on the road. See what Hannah got to say, and how she gonna pay. Yeah.
Victor BELLSHANE here. I have no words to start this. Just still very pissed off.
I'm Isaiah. I play West. I can't say what I want to say because Ramos told me if I mention my wife and kids again, I will be shot on sight.
Wesley is fine. Wesley's player is fine. He's doing fine. I swear to God. Twitch, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't. No. Everyone just remain calm. If I get a fucking TOS strike, I swear to God, Wesley.
Interesting that you're the only one that speaks up to say it's fine.
No backup. With that out of the way, let's begin today's episode of Book of Saints, shall we? A recap, gentlemen, if someone will kindly.
So, this is all West's fault, pretty much. West was angry about what happened, about being saved by TREY. I forgot. The common practice laws of our kind. Killed a woman at Hannah's club. Shake went to go take care of it. She didn't come back after a while, so TREY went to go investigate. Found out that another vampire had come. Not a Canaanite, but a kindred, filthy cami dog, had come and trying to take Mashenka, just like one had come and tried to take Jason before we interfered. And unfortunately, even though we managed to do a lot of damage and put him in a torpor, we were unable to stop him from injuring Mushenka, and she had the flaw of stake bait. So all it took was a single stake to the heart to kill her instead of putting her into torpor. That drove Victor into a frenzy of rage, beat the guy senseless, and he calmed down and decided that we're going to take him for a good old interrogation and beating. And now we're on our way home.
Forgot all about the Hannah incident, bud.
No one cares about that. No one cares about that. We intimidated Hannah, and she came with us. Sorry.
You intimidated an elder.
That's not important right now, right? We lost one of our own. Focus.
Well said. This is where we join our Canaanites now, our pack, our saints. Arriving back at home, prisoner in tow. Scene is yours, gentlemen. You've all gathered. You're all home.
Do you still have the chains?
Yeah, of course. Got everything from the last time.
Excellent. That's going to be the first thing Victor's going to do is drag this dude in there and chain him up.
Right.
So West helps sets everything up. Wrap it around the chair tight. Lock there, lock there.
So, guess we should probably, when we do wake him up, ask some questions first. And I'm not sure how to say this, boss, but would you want to stay out of the room at first? Because seeing him might cause you to kill him or something, you know, considering what he's done. So we could ask him questions first. No offense, of course.
Fine. I'm going to go talk to Hannah then.
All right, then.
West is setting up a car battery.
Trey, what are you up to?
I meet with Hannah and hopefully Mashenka, you know, just a little bit for a little bit of guidance as, you know, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing here.
You with Mashenka.
Oh, well, Monique, I meant Monique. Yeah.
How dare you use that name?
Excellent. Monique is relatively silent. She kind of looks over at Hannah every once in a while, and there's a lot of hatred in her eyes.
What happened?
Who do you ask?
You just said her name. Her name is on the club.
Hannah?
Yeah, Hannah. Yeah, I asked Hannah, like, what happened?
What do you mean, what happened?
How did it get to this point?
Your guess is as good as mine.
What the fuck is that supposed to mean?
Apparently you know my pack better than I did. You walked in making all these lofty claims.
Lofty claims. You know the two I was talking about, right? Where chains, piercings, tattoos, grunge rocker type looking thing.
I do.
Yeah. There was no suspicion at all. They were talking right in front of you. Low whispers.
I trusted my pack.
Well, guess now you don't have one. How did you not know?
I trusted my pack.
So all sense of tradition is out the window because of it?
What did you expect me to do?
I want to know, how did you not know? I could literally just feel the tension in my own pack. How did you not?
I'm not going to stand here and be lectured. Especially not by my younger. Monique kind of steps up next to you and says, even the youngers can hold each other accountable. Something you failed to do. So you're going to be questioned by this entire pack. I suggest you answer his questions before my turn comes up. Victor. What's going on with the body?
I got told to requested to leave the room, so I'm on my way back to Hannah.
You join them now. Why would you guys like to have this conversation?
In the basement?
That's probably where they're setting up the body.
Oh, I thought they would have put him in the same room that Jason had the other time.
That was the basement.
Oh, that was the basement? Oh. Why the basement got a closet?
Modern basement. Yeah, you guys are thinking more
My basement has a
German
closet.
dungeon
Mine's from the
basement.
'70s.
modern, comfortable basement. Less put the lotion in the basket basement.
But that's my favorite basement.
Disgusting.
Sure. I guess the living room, open area.
We have a little den.
Den. Yes, the den.
Excellent. Open area, open space. Scene is yours, gentlemen.
So, you still haven't answered the question. Like, how did you?
I don't run my pack like a totalitarian. I allowed a degree of freedom.
Will your freedom cause the death of one of ours?
Unfortunate, but isn't that our line of work? Isn't the Sword of Cain? Isn't our life expectancy fairly short?
Whether it's short or not, a life for a life is always our way.
I'd say I'm paid.
You're paid.
My pack is gone. As you so eloquently said, I have no one left.
By your own doing. When was the last time y'all did the votary? When was the last time Hannah and the Seven drank of each other's blood?
It's been some time.
When was the last time, besides getting into debauchery, that you actually associated all together as one?
We had our rights.
So what do you know then?
He doesn't know anything.
I know that my club is in danger. I know that being dragged away from it isn't the best thing for it.
So you would prefer to stay there and die pointlessly?
If the Camarilla wants to move in on my turf, they're going to be expecting a fight. I don't intend to disappoint.
What fight is there? They literally... Oh. There's literally just you. Why you let the Camarilla drink and wine and dine right in your front door?
You can
That's
say
probably-
move in, but they more or less already took it.
That's probably how they got to your pack in the first place. That degree of freedom you like to speak of.
What do you propose then, if I've done everything so wrong up to this point? I say a life for a life. Look into Victor and Monique.
You want to kill her?
Her choice. She got a life to give. Doesn't seem like it.
You can see Hannah begin to speak, and Monique, in a more savage display, Trey, you can see she opens her mouth, her fangs are already bared, she gives a growl. It's lower than you expected. It's not a hiss or anything like that. It's deep and guttural, like a lion's. You can make out words in it. She says, "You don't get a vote."
She either chooses death or she relearns what it means to be a canine.
You want her with us then? I would look to Mashenka. Monique. This hurts, Ramos. Why'd you do this to us?
I'm just your humble narrator. Monique is watching Hannah. It's a low growl. It's consistent. Hannah speaks up and says, "My death won't solve anything. I'm not the one that kills your pack member.
Your ineptness is what killed our pack member. You
Maybe
may not
Camaria
have
will
put the
claim
stake in
victory.
her. You may not have put the stake in her. But you let it get to that point on your own territory.
Supposing you're right, and we're held accountable for the ripples of our actions. How many deaths have you caused? I wonder how many Sabat have died because of your inaction, your own actions, your ineptitude. If we're to hold one another accountable for things out of our control, I would say that we're all guilty.
Well, it seems like you're the only one on trial.
As I said, I'm not the one that killed your pack member. That was Camaria doing.
I said my piece. If she's not willing to do it voluntarily, then kill her.
Before we even make that offer, we should check with everyone. It was your idea. You want to go downstairs and pitch it while me and Monique watch her.
Sure. I'll go to the basement.
Jason, Wesley, what are you two up to when Trey joins you in the basement?
Could we wake him? With our blood
We both just kind of. He pretty much walks in on us, both trying to like put some blood in his mouth, see if it's gonna wake him up. Just like, oh, hey, how you doing, Trey? How you been? I see you came down to join us little goonies down here, you know?
Wes holding jumper cables. Yo, what's up, Trey?
What do y'all think we should do with Hannah?
What's the current opinion right now on the pack?
I thought she was going to join us. Change your mind?
Sorry, what was that?
I thought she was going to join us. Change your mind?
I did not hear what the fuck you just said.
I thought she was going to join us.
Do y'all agree with that?
I thought we were going to kill her.
I say if she's not going to
what?
join us, then we kill her.
Better than leaving someone to attack us in the back. I'd say give her the option to. Let her know, hey, we're not going to take your whole thing from you, but we think some retraining's needed or something, and yeah, if she's not for it, go for it. We don't need another knife in our back.
Yeah.
All right.
You already snuck twice in a single night. We're going to get snuck later.
If y'all to it.
All right.
What's happened so far to the body, Jason, Wesley? What have you guys set up? What?
I have jumper cables on the nipples. You know, it's classic. As everyone does.
We've pretty much completely wrapped him up. Chain Change him to the chair completely. Trying to think what else.
I put on creepy 1920s music. I saw it in an episode of Criminal Minds one time.
Oh yeah, all the
It's
tools
like,
are out.
hello, my Sally. It's just like,
We got all the tools out. Nothing's really keeping the chair there, but mostly he's connected to the chair. So.
Excellent. Made all the creepier by Wesley's presence causing a little bit of radio interference and static.
Absolutely.
saw this in an episode of Criminal Minds one time.
We're gonna try to put some blood in him, see if that wakes him up. If not, we'll probably have to grab Dad or something.
I hate when we have to do that.
You seem to have to wait for Victor to wake him.
Alright, anything else you see down here? Anything else you want to add to him? Otherwise, we can probably just head upstairs then.
Let's see this. Is there a blowtorch down here?
Yeah, I got set up in the corner right there.
Okay. Let's just put that like at eye level with them, you know, just so he knows we can burn his face off.
Oh, sure. I'll drag it over. Alright.
I say we just straight up cut off a hand. He wakes up without a hand. I feel like that's really just... That really shows we're not playing around. He's missing a hand. And then instead of chaining the hand, we just like drive a stake through the armchair. He's stuck there, you know what I'm saying?
I don't know. It sounds cool, but I also want to do it all while he's, awake.
Wes is already getting the chains already. Listen, man, I swear it's gonna be really funny. Like he's gonna wake up and he's gonna be like, "What the fuck? My hand's gone."
I mean, like, hold up. We gotta do the classics. You gotta tell him what you're gonna do to him first, so that way he gets.
Oh no, that's just the start. He's already a vampire. No, it's not gonna affect him that bad. But he's gonna be like, "Whoa, these guys are not fucking around. They took my hand."
All right, fine.
Yeah, we cut off his hand, and then we have his one hand holding the other hand. So when he wakes up, he's holding his own hand.
Okay, fine. Fine. We'll do that, and then we'll head upstairs. All right.
Yeah, all right, cool. Wes just does that real quick with a chainsaw. It's a real rusty one too. It's just like it's not a clean cut at all.
Okay. You could have used this one. It's not even supposed to damage him right now.
I didn't see it. Sorry, my bad. Who has some kickback?
Put some more muscle into it.
I got it. All right, holding his own hands. Cool.
Okay, now let's head up. Let's see what they're all about.
Blood off me.
You rejoin your allies upstairs. Trey, Victor, Wesley, and Jason have joined you.
Stop.
What's the decision?
Seems like we're, or at least us three, are on the same page.
I'll look to Monique for her answer.
I say we kill the bitch. Nothing good comes from her.
Nothing has good come yet. Is there a chance we came here to fix what has become of the Sabbat? If we just murder everybody that's wrong, there won't be much left to fix.
Building is different from fixing.
It is often said to create, you must destroy.
There's a lot of people here, and we are far outnumbered to just go killing everyone that's wrong.
I'm not proposing we kill everyone. But she's not fit to see the future. All of you that have shared blood with Monique can feel her rage. You can tell she's not going to budge from her stance. She's not going to oppose you. Should the ruling go away from her choice. But you can see her stance on this.
I take my neither.
And what of you, Hannah? If we were to give you this opportunity, or are we wasting our time even discussing it?
As I said, it wasn't me that killed your pack mate. What was Camarilla doing? Camarilla caused the death of my pack as well.
Will you join the sword or fall victim to its blade?
It's a bit like jumping into a new relationship immediately after the old one, correct?
Never been in a relationship.
It'll happen one day, I'm sure.
I don't even flinch at her statement. I'm just still staring.
My pack is gone. One of yours is gone. We have a shared enemy.
Just got a good point there.
Sounds like a yes to me.
Yes, it does.
It sounds like a yes until I can leave for a minute.
So, 4 out of 5 agreement then? Right?
Watch her. And I'm gonna take Monique.
Take money off to the side.
I can feel how angry you are. And I am too.
If that's the case, then why are you even entertaining this?
Because I don't want our pack to be a dictatorship. We saw how that worked out before.
Nothing you're going to say is going to change my mind, Victor.
I'm not trying to change your mind, but I want to make sure you're okay with what we're about to do.
It depends on what we're about to do.
Everybody but you is on board with her joining.
If you're asking me to be happy with it, if you're asking me to be comfortable with it, I'm not. And I won't be. But like you said, our pack is not a dictatorship. Just know the moment she steps out of line, her life is mine.
Badly. All right. By no means is this going to be like your old pack. But welcome.
She kind of looks over at Monique and says, "Can you feel the acceptance and love already?"
Just make sure you prove her wrong. If we're going to do this, then it's going to be legitimate I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go look for Monique's things.
You do this. You head to her room. Looking through her things, Trey, there's a lot of things written in
Mashenkas, yeah. My guy.
a lot of things written in Russian. She's has a number of diaries, you see. Some letters. The room is primarily barren in decoration. When you find some of the words you can peek out. Trey, I don't recall if you've ever spoken Russian, but you recognize words. Go ahead and give me a roll. You're taking your time, intelligence. You're being quick about it. Wits.
Wits.
Investigation.
Rouse the blood.
By all means.
Success. Four success.
4 successes. There's a small desk. Nothing fit for a computer or anything like that. It's more of a writing desk with a small drawer. You sift through papers. One of the things that she visited most frequently in this desk is a stack of papers that is bound together by twine. It looks like something she was working on, something specialized for your pack. Something to bring you closer.
I'll focus in on that then.
Take some time to look through it. Some sort of new rite, some sort of new ritual. Involves oblivion.
Do I get a sense of what it needs? If not, I'll use Google Translate.
This is written in English. For your... seems she prepared this for your pack.
I'll grab this these papers as well, because I was looking for how to do the Voldery prepared. So if I'm able to find that, take that too.
With 4 successes, absolutely.
Yeah, I'll take all that with me and come back down to where everybody is.
Mm-hmm. You would find that in the back pages of the Book of Nod. And bring down the book and this new rite. While Trey's gone, what goes on, gentlemen?
I'm probably gonna escort Hannah around, giving her like a little tour, I guess.
Wes is
Show
real
her
quick.
to her room.
Wes real quick goes up to Victor with like a small little vial and goes, "Can you bleed into this real quick?"
What?
I have to wake up. We got a serious interrogation, but not strong enough.
Okay. Save some interrogation for me.
Yeah, I just want to ask him the basic questions first.
Yeah, of course it was.
Yeah, I'll cut myself and bleed into this vial, I guess.
Wes goes, takes that, heads downstairs.
Awesome. Gonna follow along with West. I'm gonna give Big V the thumbs up. Like, all right, thank you. Be down soon.
So, Victor, you show Hannah around. I would say that you run into TREY first.
Oh, hey, Victor, can I talk to you real quick?
Sure. What's up? Oh, private chat?
Yeah, I guess it's not gonna matter pretty soon anyway. But yeah, we can stay in sight. I'm just kind of showing you the Book of Nod. There's this there's this rite that Mashaken seems like to be working on. It involves like gopher wood and angels and stuff. Have she spoke to you about this?
No. I knew she wanted to work on a couple of things for us, but she hadn't actually shown me anything. I think she wanted it to be finished first.
Man, I don't know if it's finished. I know it requires oblivion, but it seems like it's meant to get us closer to a path. At the end of it, it seems like Votary is, yeah, we do the Votary like usual, but there's a whole process before that. Is this something you want to do, or?
Of course. Not tonight. We should probably save that until our newest is on the same level with us. And then we can all take the final plunge together, doing that right.
Okay. All right. I'll ask Monique if she spoke to her about this.
Definitely.
But I'll get the Votary started. Do we got enough time for tonight to do something? I mean, it's right back to back. I don't know.
It may not necessarily do anything for us, but that's fine because it's going to be putting her on the path to being with us. Does that make sense? Kind of like how we fixed it with you guys when we fucked up, you know?
All right. Well,
We'll all partake of hers, but she will only partake of ours to balance that out. We won't partake of each other's.
okay.
Make sense?
Yeah, I think I get it. I'll get it started. I'll talk to Monique, see if she knows anything more about it.
Victor, in this moment, I'd like you to make a roll as well. entirely your choice. I can see occult, academics, leadership, and your wits, please.
Oh. I'm gonna rouse the blood too. A success. Four successes.
4 successes. You recall your time when you first joined the Sabbat, when you were first made. You were not allowed to participate in the Vauldery. You drank of everyone else's blood, but they did not drink of yours. You saw this typically done with shovelheads as well. New members, until they are proven themselves, cannot contribute to the cup. You know that TREY views her as a weak point. She needs to relearn. She's basically a shovelhead all over again. You may do with you will with that information.
For now, continue on.
Wesley, Jason. The two of you, what are you up to?
We've taken the vial of Victor's blood, fed it to the torpor Kindred, who's now holding his own hand, and is waiting for him to wake up.
We're gonna put some blood in his mouth.
He doesn't stir.
He didn't stir to Big V's blood?
Mm-hmm.
Oh no. Very unfortunate.
Monique joins you in the basement. Looking at your setup, she says, have all the tools you need?
Yeah, but there's one little snaggle that just popped up.
Yeah.
His blood's a little lower in generation than Boss's.
What do you mean?
Victor's blood won't wake him.
Yeah.
How much did you feed him?
A vial.
Yeah, put the vial in.
No, boys. She steps closer to him. It takes more than that. It takes an entirety. They have to slake hunger. She slits her wrist open, forces it into his mouth. She continues and she explains. It's also best if it's taken directly from the vein. Blood quickly loses its potency. Our vitae is not suited to sit.
Tried to run fast.
Can't outrun supernatural, Wesley.
Fair enough, fair enough. It used to be so much simpler in the Ghoul days.
That's what I'm saying.
You see, the body begins to regain a little bit of color. Some of the wounds superficially heal. It's mending the face to necessity. She pulls her wrist away. He's chained. There's various tools and attachments to his body. He looks around. Adorable. Is this to get me to talk?
I mean, Ideas there.
You didn't even notice the hand bit.
Oh, did you like the little thing we did
Yeah,
right there?
dude. I thought it was funny.
He looks down, sees his hand is missing, and says,
Wait, look at your other hand though.
"What's going on
See?
with his other
Funny.
hand, Wesley?"
He's holding his own hand. Look at the hand
Hmm.
upside down.
Opens his fingers and drops the bit of himself.
Not even a smile.
You know, tough crowd. Tough
I know.
crowd.
I know.
But you know
I
what
see
we have
why.
for tough crowds? We do have, this little tool right here. I'm putting the little car battery. Generally this gets a little bit more out of you. Otherwise, we have the little blowtorch over there, which I know will get some out of you. So, we're gonna ask you a few questions, and yeah, I feel like you should already kind of know what's gonna go on. We're gonna hurt you real bad. You already know it's gonna happen. We know it's gonna happen. You know it's gonna happen. But we might be able to decrease some. Get it over a little quicker if you start providing stuff.
I don't suppose that I could call my lawyer.
We're not even in America, so I don't even think. I heard most of the police are corrupt here.
Yeah,
No
true.
legal
I don't think.
system, I'm afraid.
Yeah, you know what? I'll pull on the phone. Man, no signal. I don't think you can call a lawyer. Very unfortunate. Very unfortunate. So, here we got a little lineup of questions. I pulled out a little paper.
I mean,
So,
let's get the obvious out of the way. We're us, cool. You, Cammy Dog. How we working for Fiorenza? Yes, no, nod, blink.
Go fuck yourself.
I'm gonna take that as a yes.
yeah, I don't think anybody happy with himself would want to work for
Yeah,
them.
no one's happy about working for Fiorenza.
Victor, Trey, where are you in this moment?
I would be, I guess, headed down to the basement to talk to Monique and to start the votary.
Understood. Victor?
And this is Derek's room, and this is your room.
Big happy family.
That's what we shoot for, rather than just, a collective group of fucknuts.
You can see Derek standing in his doorway, looking her over. She kind of shoots him a glare, and he just looks at her and says, "Oh, don't get smart with me, honey."
Yeah, he's mine.
You show her the house. Trey, you're down in the basement. You can see all this going on now.
Cool.
Monique has
Hey.
stepped back and is kind of letting them do their thing.
I'll step to Monique and ask her the same thing I asked Victor. Try not to disturb the interrogation too much.
She did say she was working on something for us, yeah. It was her way of making up for it. I don't
You
know
think
the
it-
fine details, but it's supposed to bring us closer together.
You think this is complete?
I think, if anything, that it may need a little bit of work tacked on at the end, but I don't know. As measured as Mashenka liked to appear, she was never really one for safety measures. So,
Okay. Well, I'm gonna go ahead. Did you want to help me with the votary? This will be my first time kind of doing it. And I know that Victor said to. I'll be honest, I'm a little confused by what he told me to.
Yeah, I'll help out. You don't need to. To be honest, you don't need to worry too much about the pomp and ceremony. She did it her way. Everyone has their own preferences. Make it your own. But I'll help you out.
Okay, thanks.
Steps away with you, Trey, and you begin to prepare. Jason, Wesley. Continue, please.
All right. So I see we're not really going very far with you right now. So we could just get over to the start torturing bit.
Or you could tell us your name, clan, your best friend, where you grew up, your dog, first pet, high school crush.
Oh, well, I mean, difficult to remember, but what was your mother's name?
Don't know, orphan, so I'll help you there.
Tragic.
Unfortunately. But what was your sister's name, though?
Only child.
Unfortunate.
Is this really the best the Sword of Cain has to do?
Nah, I was just hoping we could be friendly about this a little bit, but it seems like we have to go.
You want to keep a light, jovial mood.
Yeah. I don't know. You're kind of being down in the dumps right now. So which one? Here, how about this? You choose which tool you want to use on yourself. Here's the little tray. Which one you want?
None of these could be worse than the jesters I'm dealing with now.
You like country music? Because, I actually have these pair of headphones, and I can just tape this to your head, play it for 10 hours. Just see how you feel about that. Keep coming back to you every couple days, weeks, months. You know how it is. But in other words, I really am fond of, these little pliers right here. You ever had an ingrown removal? It's not very fun. I think we can start with that.
Oh, boys, the issue with that is you've already eliminated a hand. You've just cut your torture method down by a quarter. You knew
And watch
this.
this take. Is there some sort of, I don't know, man, just a knife or something on the table, like a Bowie knife? I'm just gonna cut the guy's eye out. So while he's talking,
Hold
to
on.
reach over to do
Steps.
You're not thinking big enough, Jason. No one cares about hearing. You know what they really care about? Not being able to see.
Skipping steps.
This gets a reaction.
And then also, what I do, I'm gonna use DORN.
Excellent. This gets a reaction. This gets you approach the knife. There's nothing really that he does, and then once you dig it in, it's when the gritting of teeth starts.
And I use shadow cast. Let me do this, Raj, real quick. Success, cool. So that my shadow's being all spooky behind me.
Shadow cast.
Yeah. Power draws upon the darkness within the user, project a supernatural shadow from which to manifest other powers. My shadow grows bigger.
Excellent. The stifled sort of grunts and groans begin to.
What? You care about your eye all of a sudden?
His
I thought you were
lips
taught.
part, and you can hear kind of not screams, but just pained
Let me tell you, the person that fucked my mother was tougher than this.
All right. Well, if you get in that eye, I feel like it's better to just leave the other eye. I'll just start going as toes. Start yanking out nails.
Screams begin. Starting at both ends, then. Victor, it's around the time that you finish your tour of the home that you begin to hear muffled screams downstairs.
They started the fun without me.
Wes pops the eyeball in his mouth, chews on it, spits it out. Ah, bad flavor. You're not even worth a bite to eat.
All right. So let's put a little pause there on for you. Let's let him rest a little bit.
Yeah, yeah. Well, let's see.
Yeah.
Let's see if he wants to answer questions now.
Yeah.
There's no need for him to breathe. He's gritting his teeth and just... Now we're talking. Now I know you mean business. What else you got?
Well, you see, I tried going with the jester routine. Apparently, you don't like that. Apparently, you
Yeah,
like.
he don't like comedy.
So, we just want to know a few places for you. You have another eye. All we need is for you to do your little talking. You don't need your teeth. You don't need your ears. You don't need any of that. We just need you to do a couple of these little talking things. So,
It's that, or like we make you look like a Nosferatu. So
you wish you looked like one of them.
yeah, honestly, they probably look better.
Pretty much. You got any ghouls or something?
You gotta give us something, man. I mean, you don't really. It's fun for us either way.
I don't think I need to answer your questions.
That's why I always hated taking part of these little torture sessions with these things. You never want to break the way that man breaks. Fine. All right, you want to get the other eye? He doesn't need to see.
Yeah, no, I'm good with that. And Wes goes for the other guy.
No.
Hey. Oh,
Victor from the top of the stairs. You can't take both eyes, then they can't see what you're about to do to them.
that's true. That's true.
And that's why he's the boss.
That's true. I always did hide all those procedures.
Your issue is you left an eye to begin with. I know your faces. When I get out of this,
When you get that's funny.
I'm gonna make
You
this
know-
so much worse for all of you. I need everyone to give me a roll of resolve and composure.
Is this a mind type power?
This is a mental discipline, yes.
Awesome, thank you.
Resolve and what? Just
Resolve and composure.
Are we able to rise the blood on this or no?
that's when I asked that.
I'm gonna say yes. Trey, you won't be needing to make the roll. You are
Yeah. I
sort of back turned working with Monique on the faltering.
Rousing the blood.
Hannah
I'm
is
also
still
gonna
with
rouse the
you,
blood.
Victor.
That's 6
Yeah.
successes with a critical.
Success on rousing the blood. And so that is...
Yeah.
That is 7 successes. realized I was missing a die there. Doesn't matter. It might matter.
6, but a messy crit.
Oh, yeah, I just realized I missed my hunger.
The three of you, you recognize this. He's using Daunt. You are free to do what you will. You have no... It's a little bit difficult to look intimidating when you're tied to a chair. Victor, the result of your messy critical, you have no mercy for this creature. How dare he even attempt this? This is insulting, really. You can do with that what you will.
That's so cute.
He's kind of is a little bit of a funny guy, don't you agree?
Yeah, can Wes just walk forward and slap him in the face? Cut that out. Who do you think you are? You think you're scary? I just took your eye out.
I got a suggestion real quick. Just cut his tongue out, and then when he's ready to call it quits, he'll like grow it back and start talking. I'm just saying.
Like the idea. But there's something else. He doesn't need to grow it back. I don't know why you guys let him talk to begin with. And I'm just gonna gag him.
Oh. Well, that's one way to deal with him.
You don't need him to talk right now, because he's not gonna say anything but a bunch of bull. So you do what you're gonna do and relieve all your anger about what he did first. Then you can actually start questioning and whatnot. Have fun, boys.
Well,
Oh, real quick, just a request. When y'all done with him, can I feed him to Chewy?
Ooh, you should get Chewy. Chewy should help.
I don't know if Chewy has the
Restraint.
restraint to really help.
Chewie might eat him while we're trying to still work him.
Oh yeah, you haven't fully bound him, huh?
Can Wes? Wes is gonna like lean in and whisper in the dude's ear while having Dawn active. Chewy short for chupacabra.
Raises an eyebrow.
Anyway, I don't think you need your hound of... I've never had so much time to experiment with what keeps you guys alive. Let's see, can you survive if I just start taking skin? Like, let's say I just remove the top of your skin, just all of it. Will you keep living? Let's find out.
Oh,
Nails first.
like a biology anatomy doll. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, so let's take the nails first, and then we'll start digging from there, like incisions,
Yeah.
All right.
Victor's gonna sit back and just supervise. Watch.
Wes just starts drawing incision lines with Sharpie.
I really wish I would have had a scalpel, but all I got are these scissors, so you're gonna have to do. Sorry.
And the Bowie knife.
Oh, and the knife.
You can see as you move on him, he looks up to you both. There's a flash of red in his eyes. In seconds, Hannah's on him, gripping his head, covering his one good eye, and says, "Gentlemen, you're dealing with a Toreador. Eye contact, even being in his presence. You did well by gagging him, but don't look directly into his eyes." You can see she's digging into the eye socket.
I do have some duct tape right here. We can probably just put that over it, rip it right off if he wants to lift
Yeah,
this
just
again. Yep. All right, there you go. You don't need to see anything anymore. Actually, let's put some over your mouth too.
Just take the fucking eye. He doesn't need an eye to speak.
It's a valid complaint. That is a valid complaint.
That is very valid.
Wes
Hey,
just
one-
leaves the knife in the eye, just takes the Bowie knife, slams it in his head through the eye, leaves it there, starts using his hands to rip this guy's eye.
Yeah, we could have taken off the tape first so we could have seen that happen. Ah, fuck it.
He heard. So,
This dude's long night continues. What questions do you ask? And do you take the gag out?
after we finish skinning him a bit, remove all the nails.
Breaking joints. But yeah, we eventually start asking questions again. Stuff like, what ghouls did you guys bring? How many of you are there? The usual.
Why'd you come tonight?
Are there any
Oh.
particular sources of blood you guys, get all your blood from? The usual.
What exactly are we trying to take? Mashenka.
Yes, Victor.
I'm gonna go upstairs for a little while,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna go to Derek, and we're going to pull up security cameras from the club and follow him around for a good while.
Noted.
Do you need to know specifically what I'm looking for?
I do.
I'm looking for his touchstones.
Hmm.
I want to see who he frequently visits and keeps an eye on.
We took the recordings before we left. So
Yeah, we did.
Did, but I can't touch them.
yeah. I'll hand them off to Derek.
To clarify for our La Sombra, I would like to, because I feel like you guys are focused just on the technology bit. You have no reflection, of course, but you guys aren't just going to brick every piece of technology you touch. It will be difficult to operate. Video recordings, all manner of technology will be difficult to operate. Cell phones, things like that.
You
You're
know, we
just
have, like,
going to
make a
break
rule.
things by touching them. You're not a walking EMP, necessarily. You're just more of a dampener.
Magnet.
So, to clarify, you can touch it, Victor. You just can't operate it.
Yeah.
You review some footage. Go ahead and give me intelligence and awareness, please.
I'm gonna rouse the blood again. And that one failed. So I'm gonna be standing a decent ways back from Derek's computers and having a towel. I'm gonna go get a towel.
Understood.
I have successes.
5 successes. You review the footage of this individual in the club. You don't see him mingle with anyone necessarily important, or at least not important to him. Didn't appear to have any touchstones in the club. Which makes sense.
We're following him out of the club and like backtracking him with
Mhm.
like the security camera footage from town too.
Mm-hmm.
traffic light footage, anything like that. Anything we can to try to trace him back to where he's supposed to, where he came from, and all that.
Then I'm gonna make some rules for Derek.
Yeah.
Takes Derek about 20 minutes. You trace him all the way back to the office building. The one where you put the message out front. You and Derek bounce back between the club and the office building, reviewing footage for that night. Checking every angle you can from traffic lights. Takes time. 20 minutes though, you see him visit. Looks like just a street artist. A tagger. Someone spraying a building. He stops by. He doesn't speak to her. But he hides in the alley across from her while she tags, and he watches. There's a smile on his face.
There we go. That one.
The woman in question has brown hair tied back into a messy ponytail, a bandana over her face, wears dark clothes, likely to blend in for stealth.
I need you to find out everything you can about her.
Will do. I'll say, take a little time, and I'll probably do it a little better if you stop hovering, Victor.
Thank you, Derek.
Begins to track her next as well. See his eyes narrow as he's kind of watching the screen.
I'm gonna leave.
In those 20 minutes, TREY, the Vauldery is very nearly complete. Monique walks you through the process, and again, she tells you to put your own spin on it. Mashenka chanted in her native language, saying prayers from the book of Nod to Cain. There's no need for you to learn Russian, of course. Is there any spin you put on it now, or are you focused more on the structure?
Maybe I'll try to put a spin on it. Maybe it's not fully complete, like grown or whatever. But we're taking blood from everybody, right? Or no? What was the plan, Victor?
What? Sorry.
Are we doing like a traditional Vauldery or no?
I would like to, yes. Simply because if she's going to be one of us, she needs to be one of us. We learned this lesson already.
And are we drinking of it or no?
She will drink of us. We will drink of
So
her.
just our then my spin would be as I'm gaining blood from each pack member, I'll recite Kane's words of them. Yeah.
Understood. Jason, Wesley, while that's going on again, 20 minutes. What goes on with this prisoner?
I'm cracking ribs.
Jason.
Well, how much of the skin is removed? I was trying to pretty much de-skin the man.
How much would you like to remove?
West, how much would you mind me removing? I'm pretty much just trying to get a little lesson on how all the muscles work at this point.
Yeah, I feel like 20 minutes should be enough to get like a good arms work.
Oh yeah. Let's remove the whole.
Because he started with the
arm
fingers,
skin.
remember? So
True. And then we can hook up the car battery and see how his muscles kind of.
yeah. I already hooked up the car battery. His nipples have been hooked up for a minute.
Then I need you both to make a roll. Wesley, you're cracking some ribs, so I need you to just make a close combat. This is going to be your brawl and your strength.
Yeah, bro. Honestly, I guess I'll take half because that's 4 for me.
Excellent, Jason. No brawl roll from you. I'm gonna require something a little more refined. You're peeling back skin, so it's gonna need some, like a fillet knife. Melee. And either melee and dexterity or melee and strength.
Okay, I can do that.
You can, of course, feel free to take half if you so choose.
Or it'd be 5. My pool is 9, so whatever half is about.
You round down when you take half.
Okay, so cool. 4. I was right.
I'm gonna rouse the blood because I may as well. I'm a professional. Success again. Okay. Why do I keep succeeding?
Why do I keep succeeding?
Bothering me now.
I hear that complaint in my life.
Literally suffering from success. Half.
What do you got for me, Jason?
I got 5 successes.
9 total successes. This is the difficulty he will need to beat to resist, to make himself stalwart. As dangerous as it is, he's going to be rousing the blood.
Bold.
Success. It's going to expend some willpower. Seven successes. No crits. "20 minutes of torture goes by. You peel back skin. You crack ribs and bones. You can see he begins to heal his hand. Wesley, you take care of that almost immediately. You can hear the growth of an eye. Jason, you dig in a bottle opener. Questions do you ask?
Where does he go to report to? Who sent him here that night in the first place? What were his plans that night?
How many?
Where was he expected to return to?
One at a time, gentlemen. First question.
What was his plan that night? And who sent him?
When you take breaks, short as they may be, between his screams, he answers. We're taking Hannah out. We're taking her club, pushing back, extending territory. It's happening all over the city. You can't stop it.
Fiorenzo's orders, I presume.
Bigger than her. But it's to please her masters. This is the tower.
So,
Everyone's got a boss.
So even the ones that hold leashes are still dogs. So why'd you take Mazanka?
Information. She just happened to be in the wrong place at the wrong time.
And where were you going to take her? Where do the rats keep their den?
The office building.
The office building?
always the damn office.
Give me. I need cross streets.
Your kind should know it. You left a fucking body out front.
Oh,
Yeah,
yes,
of course.
we're aware.
How many of you are there? Just rough numbers. Give me the best you got. Just in this city.
More than you can deal with.
Wes hits him because that's not an actual answer.
That's not a real answer.
He said rough numbers.
I don't know.
Yeah, fair enough. Okay. Alright. Where do you get all your blood? Where's most of you guys get your blood from?
This is our domain. We feed where we want.
This is your domain. Where? You hunt? You got a blood bank?
The city bleeds for us, monster.
Monster.
This is not the pot the cuddle black. Well, you abandoned your faith. We stuck with it, and we're the monsters.
Oh, we're the monster, but you look like one. Look at you.
The heritage.
In the mirror. Can you see yourself in the mirror? You look so. The Nos would accept you in their kind right now.
I think maybe even the Nos would revolt to the side of this one.
True. Especially your arm right here. Speaking of which, have you ever seen your arm just... Oh, it's beautiful. Beautiful sight. I didn't know the muscles could tear themselves apart like that.
You know what I just remembered, Jason?
Oh, what's that?
Ones that call themselves cams, they often get a little too close with their human lives. They try to remember. Tell me, do you have people you care about?
Go fuck yourself.
And that's not a no.
I think we have some friends that can really find people like that. Would you be happy if we brought them here? They could see you like this.
Can see Hannah signal for both of you.
One moment. I'm just gonna kind of like rake my hand across the skinless arm of his as I walk over. We'll be right back.
So both of you retreat. She doesn't say a word. She just signals. She walks up to him. She puts her hands on his face, takes off the duct tape, and she says, "Can you heal yourself?" He doesn't answer. "Let me help you." She cuts open her wrist and presses it against his mouth. He pulls away. She grabs him by the chin and forces him to drink. You can see one of his eyes begins to return as he accepts it. the precious Vitae. He drinks deep. You can see it takes a toll on her. But she never breaks eye contact. She pulls her wrist away after his eyes healed and says, I can make this stop. I can make sure they never find your loved ones. Just need you to cooperate with me. Okay? Work with me here. We're not like them. There's something in her voice, gentlemen. It's soothing. It's calm. You almost believe her. This comes with a flash of rage. You don't know if she's betraying you already, or this is a ploy. Quickly dilutes, as you can see in his eye. He's fogging over. Answer their questions, and we can get you to safety. You can tell them you fought valiantly, that you killed many of us. You can return to your ivory tower a hero. Just a few more questions. Doesn't have to be unpleasant. She kisses his forehead and drapes her hand around his shoulders as she walks behind him, and she nods at you both.
Nice.
Floor is yours, Jason and Wesley.
Alright. Walk back up to him. And where were we? Right, we were taking a little break. This is usually question time.
Yeah.
So
Let's see if you're more compliant now that you've talked to the lady.
West, what would you want to ask him?
Like I said, I really just want to know. Where's the guy you're gonna report to? I doubt you're important enough to talk to Fiorenza herself. No. Where's your boss? The same building?
We report to the sheriff.
Shit. Who's the sheriff?
Yeah.
He looks up at Hannah, and she just nods. He lives in the south of the city. At least that's where the haven we meet at is.
Mm-hmm. And how old is this sheriff?
Older than me, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Mm. So,
And of what clan does he
you
hail?
know what?
See, that's the funny part. He's normally the sheriffs are Gangrel or Bruja or sometimes Ventru, but he's a Toreador.
Does the sheriff have a name?
Yeah, his name's Michael.
Toreador named Michael.
You gotta, where would that meetup be taking place? What kind of place is that?
It happens after court.
And where do you hold court?
I don't know. I don't have an office space or anything.
They give you offices.
No, it's like a position like sheriff and harpy.
Hmm.
You, What are the little packs around here have your group had dealing with?
We tried to talk to the warriors and they weren't receptive.
Yes. Talking with car bombs.
The Thin Bloods, we don't really understand, and they're not really that big of a concern to us. That's it, really. It was just Hannah's pack. He looks up at her. I'm so sorry. I didn't know they were going to try to hurt you. She's kind of like, shh. You're doing fine.
What independence? Like,
This is Mexico. There are no independents. Either join a faction or you die here.
you've heard of a man named Felix?
Yeah. Forenza really doesn't like him. Nobody in the Camarilla does.
Why is that?
They say he killed the prince.
Guess I got like Felix a little bit more now.
You have... You know any important ghouls you guys might have?
A few. They work throughout the city. There's cab
But
drivers.
which ones are the important ones? The mayor? Someone high up in the police?
Chief of
I
police.
care.
Who's the chief?
Chief of police. Anyone else? District governor?
We have deals with the
Attorney General.
cartel.
Hmm.
I don't believe anyone's really ghoul to higher up. We have some ghouls in place that are just watching things, making sure things don't go tits up, you know? Sorry, he looks up at Hannah.
So you guys really just hunt wherever, nowhere else that you guys really go? In particular for blood?
It's split up by
Yeah.
domain.
No banks or trucks you steal from?
No, everything's done legally. Well, on paper at least. But no, we hunt by domain.
Not by domain. Okay.
Trey, the Vaulderie is ready.
I think everything's done. I threw a little paprika in there for some spice.
Oh. Favorite.
Do we want to do this now, or? I mean, I hope we do this now because I didn't do all this shit for nothing.
Yeah, we should probably get to that. Hannah, you would you have any ideas of what else would be important to ask here?
Not right now. You did so
Right?
well. I'm gonna put this back on you for now, okay? We need to just have our own conversations. You did great. She ties the gag around him as a sort of just to keep his mouth shut. Victor, you may rejoin your pack.
All bleeding out the forehead and everything, but I'm there. I'm down there. We ready?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did everything right. toenail here, hair follicle there.
I'm sure you did great, man.
Did y'all stake him?
No, he could end up like a. Probably best not to yet. Don't know what could affect him.
Do we want him awake while we're kind of indisposed at the moment?
Monique walks over to the chair, just kind of turns him facing the corner.
Or we could treat him like his Stewie Griffin. Alright.
Okay. All right.
Good idea. I mean, I could always tape some earbuds and play country music to his head for a couple hours.
I don't feel like it's effective. What if he ends up liking it, you know?
Okay, then we switch over to like J-pop or something.
I'm not really concerned with it.
Alright. More important things to do.
All right. Well, let's gather around and make this official. And I'll try my best to officiate this ceremony. You know, that will make Mashenka proud.
Trey, is there anything in specific you would like to read as they drink?
Let me think.
While you're thinking about that, intention is to have Hannah drink of you all and not drink from her, correct?
I had planned to drink from her too. But that is a choice for each person to make themselves.
Well, the Vauldery must be completed, and the blood is all pooled together in that chalice. So I need a consensus.
Yeah. If that's what your intent was, then that's how we're doing it.
So was her blood not a part of it?
I think her blood is a part of it. I think they're just saying like he doesn't want to do what happened to us.
That's what I was going for, yes. If we're gonna be one, we should all be one.
Alright, so hers is part of it then.
Excellent. Blood is gathered in the chalice. Contributions are made. Anything that speaks to you, Trey?
I think we put this man on the spot.
All right. Yeah, as we I'll read this passage. No, hold on, I'm flipping through the book again now. Let me get the
Might I
passage.
suggest page 100, true page 100.
On the second day. Okay. Thanks, Monique. Appreciate it. On the second day, Cain will return and call his children to the meeting place of the site of the first city. He will beckon them, sitting on his basalt throne. His basalt. And Cain will call aloud the names of those to be destroyed, for their crimes are too great. And all those who have consumed the heart's blood of their sire will be brought before the black throne and made to drink of Cain's blood. And Cain's blood will eat their blood. And a dark mother herself will be brought forth. And there, in the valley of Enoch, will there be a battle. A duel of dark father and dark mother. The demon queen will bite deep. The damned king will bite deeper. We will not know the thing which will happen, but the sky will tear apart and the earth below, and the forces of hell will pour out of the ground.
Well said. This is the passage that is read to you as you all drink. Remnants remain. They linger. The bond is yet strengthened. Addition is given. You feel access to powers that were hidden to you before. You feel Hannah's rage or irritation. Her reluctance to be a part of this pack. But you know in time that will change. Our saints end this night with the Voldry. This is where we'll close this episode of Book of Saints.
Remorse roll.
Indeed. Wesley, you've been sitting on this for a while. You had a stain that
Yeah, like 3 weeks.
has been sitting here for a minute. Let's have that roll, shall we?
Yeah. What is it again?
It is
Unmarked.
unmarked.
Okay, so that's 3 for me.
3 successes. Or 3 dice.
3 days. 2 successes.
Successes. Whatever the sin was that you committed, you don't feel bad enough about it. In fact, you may have already forgotten about it. You retain your humanity level.
Humanity 7. The most power-hungry kid with the highest humanity. Ain't that crazy, guys?
Don't worry, we're gonna fix it.
Just help me torture, man. Still highest humanity.
We thank you.
Oh yeah, should they both have stains for that shit?
Actually, you know what?
Nah.
That raises a good point. Let's have you do another one. There's 2 stains for both of you, Jason and Wesley.
God, everything's like everybody's hating these days. Like, I don't understand it.
And then do it again.
3 successes.
Mhm. Are you just mouthing words at me, or what?
No, I just heard him say he got 3 successes. I'm like,
Yeah. And then 2 for the. That's not fine, bro. Wes does not care.
Stay.
How did you get 3 successes?
I did too.
I had 3 die.
You shouldn't.
Yeah, this is unmarked, right?
You're unmarked.
Yeah, that
humanity.
means no full, no nothing.
Yeah. So
Yeah, it's 3 of those. I'm at 7 humanity.
Yeah,
But
so
with
if you
the
have 2
2
stains,
stains-
you're rolling 1 die. So if you have 7 humanity, that's
Oh,
dark.
my
Yeah.
bad.
So that means you did your other remorse check incorrectly as well.
Yeah, okay, let's do this.
Do
Okay,
them
that's a
both
success.
again.
That's a fail.
Both again.
That's a success. So, first one I succeeded in, and then those 2 ones I just got, I failed one of them.
You're gonna be losing a humanity, Wesley.
Okay, so I'm at 6 now.
Jason.
3 successes.
What is your humanity level currently, Jason?
It's a 5.
Okay. So with 2 stains, you rolled 3 dice. You got 3 successes.
Yep. 3 dice rolled, 3 successes.
Excellent. So
Back to starting humanity for Big West.
excellent. So humanity is taken care of. We appreciate you guys for watching us. My dog is refusing to have any of my bullshit anymore.
Good dog.
If someone wants to give the spiel That'd be great. I'm a little bit
Rolling Nomads everywhere.
motherfucker.
Something D&D
Something.
Sunday, Mountain Standard Time, 2 p.m. Sundays.
Fuck it, I'll do it myself. Fridays, you can find us.
Do you want to see those
If you want us to
characters
give the
again?
spiel, you need to like post that somewhere for us because we're not gonna remember.
Y'all are ass. You see me do this every
Catch
week.
us every Friday, 5 p.m. Standard Time.
Fridays, 5:30 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. I don't even have the spiel written down, guys. It's just off dome. 5:30 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. You can find us right here. Twitch.tv/RollingNomads. Twitch.tv/RollingNomads for Book of Saints. 5:30 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. This is our Sabbat Chronicle, what you've just witnessed every Friday. You can find us right here. Again, 5:30 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. Saturdays, we do nothing. We just hang out. I have other stuff to do on Saturdays. I apologize. Sundays, you can find us over on twitch.tv/TheOnyxPath. For our Scion Godsend Chronicle, we're in Season 2 right now. It's a great time. It's at 1 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. I hope somebody is writing this down for when I call on one of you motherfuckers again.
I'm not writing it down so I get an invite.
Again, Scion, 1 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. Scion Godsend. Twitch.tv/OnyxPath. Sunday, we used to do Thy Kindred Come. It's over now. We finished our epilogues. It is the end of our story for Thy Kindred Come. However, it's not the end of those characters, so you may be seeing them pop up in certain things. Maybe shortly, maybe not. We'll see. But we will be beginning our D&D campaign in that same time slot, 6 p.m. Mountain Standard Time on Sundays. All right, here on twitch.tv/RollingNomads, we'll be beginning our D&D campaign in November. Ran by our compatriot, our friend, our ally. His name is David. He has played Gallia Shar and has played Thalos over on Scion Godsend. And that'll be at 6 p.m. Mountain Standard Time starting in November for our D&D stuff. On Mondays, we do Conan. Well, we used to do it on Mondays, but for the time being, for the next couple months, I'm going to be a little bit busy on Monday, so we're swapping it over to Wednesday at 6 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. And with me no longer streaming on a potato PC, I can actually show you my perspective. So all of you guys that were spoiled watching Edge, go out, kill bosses and slaughter shit and, be a warrior and take on the exiled lands. Nah, man, we're sorting boxes now, baby. You're watching me in high definition, full ultra HD graphics. Fucking put plant fiber away in a box and move it away from twine. Yeah, that's the real hard-hitting shit you need. That, of course, is on twitch.tv/RollingNomads every Wednesday. For the time being, we're swapping back over to Monday whenever my other project is taken care of. But that'll be Wednesday, 6 p.m. Mountain Standard Time right here. You can find all these episodes over on YouTube, Book of Saints and Scion Godsend, over on our YouTube, youtube.com/RollingNomads. Don't look at me like that. I'm still working on things. It is midterms this week, so I've been busy. Everything is falling apart slowly, but also piecing it back together. If I had an editor or somebody willing to edit, then I would be able to get things out quicker. However, that's not the case. I'm a one-man show.
He's kidnapping my wife and kids. So.
I'm gonna kidnap your girlfriend next if you don't fucking.
Jesus, leave my girlfriend alone, bro. You
admitted
edit shit. Kids. What if you
admitted it?
You're right.
So, Bindi, Bean, you're falling.
Service, get in here.
Bindi, you're gonna fall. Bindi, you're gonna fall. Okay. You can keep up to date with us. You're sitting in my clean clothes. Love that. You can keep up to date with us on Twitter. That's the best way to keep up to date with us with our new programming. Any changes in schedule, any late starts, anything like that. Twitter.com. We are on the name @_RollingNomads. Again, that's the best way to keep up to date with us. New programming, late starts, anything that we might have new coming to the table, things like that. I believe that is it for the Rolling Nomads. Hope everyone wrote that down, so when I call on you guys next, there's not just a bunch of silence. But nope. I highly, highly doubt it. Excellent. Me, myself, of course, I've been your storyteller, Gilbert Ramos, found everywhere on the internet under the name @Ramos the Nomad. It's TikTok, Twitter, Twitch, Instagram, all the social media things, all the time. That's us in a handbasket, guys. Anyone else have anything to plug?
Make sure to not get your.
I'm working on a Spelljammer thing, but it's not ready yet.
DMs.
Excellent. Looking forward to that Spelljammer thing. Hope we have more information on it when it's as it goes on, amigo. That's us in the handbags. We thank you guys very much for watching. We hope we'll see you back next Friday to join us again But we'll see you then. Same time, same place, same K nights. See you then.